Are you someone who has nagging pains, aches, all that bad? Are you someone who's had some kind of pain, whether it's in your back, your hips, ankles, shoulders, anywhere in your body that feels like it limits you to do the things that you love to do or would like to do to be in the best shape as possible? Your answer is maybe, man, I want to stay out of the gym because I need to rest this. My knees are really, really sore. I can barely get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom because my knees are killing me. Or maybe it's my back and I'm just not able to do the things that I love to do without feeling this much pain. And that pain is not worth what I'm doing. If that's you, you're not alone. If you take that time to rest, because maybe you don't want to go see a doctor because you know what the doctor's going to say. The doctor's going to tell you, well, what have you been doing that hurts? What makes your back worse? Or maybe makes your shoulders worse? Well, I'm a runner. I love to run. I love to go out and I'll run 4 or 5 miles every morning. And my back is it really bothers my back. Maybe not right after, but later on throughout the day, it gets progressively worse. What's the doctor going to tell you? The doctor's going to tell you to stop running. No more. Do anything else that doesn't cause the pain. Stop running. And maybe I can give you these anti-inflammatories. Maybe I can give you a shot because you have some kind of tendinitis or osis in your back or something, and the shot's gonna keep you pain-free for the next 5 or 6 months, and then come back and see me and we'll see how it feels after that, and I can get you another shot. And that just goes on for the next rest of your life if you let it. If that's you, it doesn't have to be you. Maybe you go into the doctor and the night before, or maybe the week before, you were doing biking and we were squatting, and then you started doing kettlebell swings at the workout. And your back was okay, it was on the edge until you got up to those kettlebell swings. And it was, man, my back is lit up. And you go to the doctor, you put it off, and then you finally go to see a healthcare professional, which that's a doctor. After years and years and years of education, all he has to tell you is, what hurt? What were you doing that hurt it? Well, I was biking, which was fine. I was squatting, and I could kind of feel it a little bit, but it wasn't until I did my kettlebell swings, and my back really started to hurt. So I took a week off, and it just hasn't really gotten that much better. Well, what's he going to tell you to do? Stop doing kettlebell swings. He might even tell you to stop working out overall. And what's he going to do? He's going to take you to get an x-ray or an MRI, possibly, depending on the amount of pain you're in and how limited in range of motion you are. Well, if he doesn't find anything wrong with that, what's he going to do next? Well, I can give you this injection, which is going to last 5, 6 months, maybe even a year or so if you're lucky. I can give you anti-inflammatories to help ease the pain even as well. And you can just go ahead and keep coming back and seeing me and stop doing the things that might hurt it, even though you love to do them, because that doesn't seem to bother your pain. But what's that going to do to your mental state? If you're someone who is dealing with some kind of pain that's limiting you from doing the things that you love, I can offer you something called a movement assessment, a functional assessment based on how well my body moves. We'll go through and check off what's my range of motion, how well can I hinge, what do my hips look like, my ankles, my shoulders. We'll go through and we'll find out all of your limiting factors first, based on flexibility and mobility movements. And then we'll figure out how strong am I in those movements? Where am I overloading my body, which has caused this pain over time, through these repetitive movements that maybe I didn't even realize. And the people watching me didn't even realize it because I've always squatted like that. And then we're gonna figure out your capacity, which we'll get into in a later video. Super awesome information, load and capacity. But we'll take you through some loading drills, some capacity exercises, and we'll figure out exactly where you're at. And we'll identify those weak areas that you have that may be just limiting you and causing that pain that stretching is not going to take care of. There's only a certain amount of stretching and mobility exercises you can do until it's time to get stronger in those areas you never knew no coach could ever identify where you're weak at to get rid of that pain. If this is something you're interested in, please message me, shoot me a message, comment on this. If you have any questions, comments, or just concerns about your pain in your shoulders, knees, hips, you want me to do a video about that even before you even come into the gym and say, hey, I'm ready, let's do this, let's hop on this, I'm ready to get better, pain-free. Go ahead and comment. I would be more than happy to share some more information with you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know.